There is no mistaking that buying and selling real estate can be one of the most stressful things that a person ever does. And it's been shown in studies that it's right up there with divorce, job change, getting married, all the hard things. And so I think it's important as a realtor to meet your clients where they are. And as an example, so I was working with a seller, we got her home sold, now we're working on the buy side. We had a deal that we were working on in a specific house. We'd seen it many times, and the house was on the market, off the market, had price changes, so on and so forth. And what ended up happening, it just was a tough deal. We actually put an offer on the house when the listing was terminated, meaning it's not on realtor.ca or it's not on the MLS system anymore. So we approached the realtor who had it previously listed, submitted an offer, and got the transaction done. But it was just like one of those ones where the whole time it just feels like you're dragging a bag of rocks, like there's just one thing after another. And in so any case, my client, with the offer, we had built in 2 purchase visits so they could go back after the deal was firm and view the house 2 more times, so for measurements or whatever the case may be. Anyways, so we go back in about 10 days before the closing of this house, and there is not one single box packed in the house. All the closets are full, fridge is full, pantry's full, garage is full, everything is full. It was just like, I'm thinking, wow. And so my client's looking at me going, my house is in total shambles right now. I got boxes everywhere. How is it these people don't have one single box packed? And I'm like, well, you don't know. Maybe they're hiring a moving crew to come in and they're going to do the whole thing. They're going to pack it in boxes and pack it in the truck and move it and then do the same on the other end, because there are those type of moving companies that are full service. Or they're just going to pick the weekend before the property closes and they're just going to hammer it all out. So this is where the challenge comes in, is how as a realtor do you mitigate that? Because of course the day of closing, oftentimes you can't even get a visit in the house. Most sellers won't do it, won't allow it, and rightfully so, because a lot of times they're moving. So what I said to my client is we went back in the day before closing, and in this case it was the Friday before a weekend because we were closing on the Monday. And so we went back in to pacify her fear, and absolutely everything was gone. And she had such a sigh of relief, and within the framework of what we can, that's really the best thing that we can do. And sometimes as a realtor, it's just choosing the next logical step, the best path forward. And you're able to mitigate any potential pitfalls as best you can. And that's what we did in this case.